My name's Zeo, and guess what day it is? That's right, we got us a headline to unpack. If you're brand new to the channel, I primarily cover lore content for PSO2 and NGS. So if that's your jam, well, you know what to do. Our esteemed 10th anniversary ambassador, Yui Hasegawa, once again assumes hosting duties. The main theme here is the 10th anniversary and the festivities planned for next month. The free-to-play market is incredibly cutthroat and competitive, so when your game's been around for 10 years, you must be doing something right. So what's on deck for July? Well, Central City's getting decked out for the festivities, and so are the region mags. You'll have the litany of limited tasks and a brand new field race in South Aleo. Shandy and Zetra are sitting this one out, and this guy, Peppy Rappy, will be manning the shop. The symbol marked enemies make a comeback, and dread enemies spawn faster. If you're doing vet loops this event, don't break the rotation. You remember this guy from base, right? Good old Emperor Rappy. Flocks of Rappies have a chance to appear near these mischief symbols, and if you're lucky enough, you just might score yourself a mini Rappy suit. Dial up the cute factor, why don't ya? More mags, more cute accessories, and of course, more stamps. Evil Eclipse weapons are getting a color variant and a camo to go with that. They also showed us some new special scratch items. Now I know a lot of you are huge NPC cosplay fans. Well, thanks to that scratch, you can now cosplay as Persona and Matoi. I know a lot of friends who are huge Matoi fans, so I'm sure this news really made their day. This all kicks off on July 6th. On July 13th, we're getting a new limited quest called Drill Trap in the Forest. So, just like with the last one, you're not going to need any triggers, and it's going to be totally spammable from the quest counter. Looks like this one's going to take us through all 3 regions, and we get to fight a giant crag bear at the very end of it. This thing's huge and sure does have some pretty wide AoE attacks. There's also a chance Emperor Rappy might show up at the end. Part 2 kicks off July 20th with a new field race in Kavaris and some new goodies in the shop. Now, they said these field races wouldn't be going away once the event's over. Now, that stuff is all fine and good, but that's not the real star of the show here. No. Now, you've heard the whisperings, I've heard the whisperings. Summoner this, summoner that, one summoner, summoner. But we're not getting summoner. We're getting Waker. Or that one British slang term everyone keeps calling it on social media. You know the one. Yui gave us a brief rundown of what we can expect here. Wakers make use of harmonizers just like summoners in base PSO2, but their fighting style is much more hands-on. So yeah, the harmonizer has a much more prominent role this time around. So instead of pets that follow us around all the time, we get to summon photonic life forms called familiars. So the familiars will attack or defend depending on what actions we use. Now, they're also getting an ultimate attack, which I assume is going to work like a photon blast where you fill up a meter by attacking. This looks way more engaging than PSO2's summoner. Oh, you know what the best part is? You don't have to level up these guys. Now, if you remember Summoner in base PSO2, you had to feed your pets individually, and you can only feed them so many times before you hit a cooldown. You could reset that cooldown with SG. And then you had the candy box, which was effectively augmenting for pets. Summoners could pull off some crazy stuff, but it was very resource intensive. Waker drops in August. They also said that PSO2, Episode Oracle, and PSO2 The Animation will be available on their YouTube channels. They're also going to be streamed on the big screens in-game. Now, a word of caution to my streamer pals, especially if you stream on YouTube. It would behoove you to have the lobby screens turned off while this is going on. If you're ever hanging around in town while on stream and this is airing, you might catch a C-bomb, a copyright strike. Or maybe not, just CYA, my friends. We gotta look out for each other, right? Next headline is July 26th, where they'll no doubt give us more details about Waker. And guess what? Our boy Hero is back. Hopefully well rested and refreshed. So lots of good stuff coming down the pike next month. And yours truly has a little 10th anniversary something in store for you guys this Sunday. How do we celebrate this? Well, we do us a deep dive on all the major milestones the game has had over the past decade. So bring your popcorn. Anyway, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, to thine own self be true. Until next time, farewell.